Meet the Roblox YouTuber with over 5 million subscribers who not only lies to his fans, but also started a war with me after I exposed his past of lies and attempts to cover up some very questionable behavior. Hi, my name is Ducky. I post a documentary every 3 days, so make sure to subscribe with notifications to never miss an upload. I'm also doing a 1000 Robux giveaway every single week in my Discord server, so make sure to join that to enter into the giveaway. But first, I must introduce you to the subject of today's video. Meet RealRosa, a Roblox Tower of Hell YouTuber with over 5 million subscribers who pretends to be a girl online for likes and subscribers, not to be mistaken for Rosa, another Tower of Hell YouTuber who got exposed a little while before RealRosa started their YouTube channel. We will obviously talk about more rumors of RealRosa and Rosa being connected later in today's video, but we must first take it to the beginning and talk about what exactly started this war between me and Rosa in the first place. It would all start in March of 2025. I would get approached by multiple different people to go and expose a popular Roblox YouTuber who makes Tower of Hell content. At the time, there was a lot of drama with Rosa, so naturally, I thought it was about him. But to my surprise, there had been a new kid on the block in the Tower of Hell YouTube community, going under the name RealRosa, who at the time, I was told was not only lying to his fans constantly as well as faking content, but also promoted scams on his channel. This would all lead me to make an entire video talking about the situation that was posted on my channel on the 5th of May 2025. Before we continue the war between us, let me just reveal some of the things we talked about in that first expose video. The first thing I would reveal is an alternate account that was owned by RealRosa that would go under the name DadXTours. And why is this so important, you might ask? Well, this is because firstly, the account had been banned on Roblox for fraudulent activities, making it very concerning when RealRosa would start promoting scams directly to his audience. More on that in a bit, but for now, just look at the screenshot of RealRosa's official Discord account posting the alternate account that went under the name DadXTours, getting banned on Roblox for the fact that one or more charges on the account were reported as unauthorized or disputed by the billing account holder, meaning that whether the purchase was made with a credit card owned by Rosa or a stolen card, it still attempted to charge back the goods that were purchased, meaning that this was a fraudulent activity one way or another. And if you think that this screenshot is faked, here's a more updated version of the chats side by side for direct proof that it is real. But not just this, on numerous occasions when confronted about the account being owned by Rosa, he would deny it to us directly, claiming that it was a friend who owned both RealRosa's account and this account, which I don't know about you guys, but that story doesn't seem so legit to me, considering we have evidence of Rosa owning the account and Rosa just has their friend to vouch for them. Not to forget about the fact that this account that was owned by Rosa had also been given away to a fan and then taken back, leaving the fan with nothing, with the victim later confirming that Rosa had taken the account back. So now you know that Rosa was caught lying about an account he had owned, which was given away to a fan before being taken back, just to then get banned on Roblox for making fraudulent purchases. Another thing I would mention, which isn't that important overall, but is important for the fact that Rosa gets caught in another lie, and this is another reason why Rosa even has fans to begin with. Rosa lying about his gender. Here is a message from Rosa back in 2023 confirming that his gender is male, which is only controversial when you realize Rosa faked his gender purely for views on the platform, with RealRosa's ex-manager confirming that a short of his was staged for views, even exposing that RealRosa thinks of his fans as idiots. Rosa said to me personally that she is a girl, but with the amount of lies, the proof we have, and the fact that multiple different YouTubers behind the scenes have testified that Rosa is actually a male, I just honestly don't know what to believe, especially considering Rosa showed nothing to prove his gender. Other than that, I would just go over the scamming stuff that you will hear more about in a second, and the rumor that RealRosa was Rosa, and bottom line is, they are separate people, and Rosa just made the branding similar to Rosa because he knew it would do well online. Which takes us to the most important part of this all, RealRosa responding to my video. On May 8th of 2025, only 3 days after I had posted a video exposing him, Rosa would post a video titled, "I just got exposed on Roblox." And to keep it simple, I'm going to play a clip from my video where I responded to Rosa's response, in which I would debunk all of Rosa's points and would even expose Rosa for using a voice changer in the response. And she would start off the response addressing both of the accounts I talked about in the video that she owned.
So basically, if you guys remember my video of my voice review that I made like an year ago, you might remember how I mentioned both of my accounts, including DadXTours and my Discord accounts, were owned by my classmate before I switched to my own account on Roblox, RealRosa YT. I would like to clarify some things such as my account at Xsource and my Discord account in general. Both of these accounts were owned by my classmates before I took it, so there are a lot of random messages across servers that is most probably not by me. If you do want to have my original profile, it's RealRosa YT. Make sure to go check that out. So let me give you guys a bit more context on why I would even want to use the Roblox account or someone's Discord account first. So basically, when I started out in YouTube, guys, I was getting no revenues for making videos for you guys. Basically, I was doing everything on my own expenses. And if you don't know, my parents were really strict upon me buying any Robux, and my channel primarily started out with Roblox Star Pack content, in which I use private Roblox Star Pack servers, and they do cost Robux. Do you guys wonder where those Robux came from? Well, it came from a classmate who offered to lend me their account temporarily so that I could use their Robux for the private server and start making content for a while before I can earn enough money to make my own content and buy my own private servers.
This is a blatant lie, because if we look at RealRosa's own YouTube video, we can see her promoting the account as her own account, and this was after the account was supposed to be given away, where Rosa would claim the account got hacked, and here is a screen recording as proof. Now we have addressed that lie, let's continue.
That it was made in their Discord account, the same account that has been seen in numerous different allegations. At that time, we actually weren't aware of that how ownership can be transferred in Discord servers, so R decided that it would be okay for me to take over the account.
This is just another blatant lie. As we can see from this screenshot, the account that we confronted about everything that was claiming to be Rosa is the exact same account she is claiming isn't her.
In the video, you would often see account Fatal Fred being mentioned numerous times and how they're potentially me, which is not true at all. Since my Discord account was owned by my classmate, he would know best about what happened. So for this coming part, I will let him explain the scenario as to what happened and what not.
Hey y'all, it is I, the Mastermind. I'm kidding. It's me who gave Rosa the account, who you can also call as Har, and I'm going to be explaining you guys a bit about all the images that you find in the allegations. And let me tell you straight away, just in case you guys are thinking any of us is fair bread, we are completely different people, and I hope I can show that and explain all the images that was there in her allegations.
Okay guys, so this is where everything becomes juicy. So I knew that Rosa would do this, right? Which is why before she even posted this response, I would ask her to get her classmate to get into a call with both me and Rosa, so one, they can prove that they aren't the same person, and two, so I can hear her side of the story. However, when it came time to call, she claimed that she was scared of talking despite making a 20-minute response video with her voice, suggesting to me that the call should just be between me and the classmate, which would allow Rosa to use a voice changer in the call. We would eventually agree on a time to call because, as I said, all I really wanted was her to prove that they were separate people and not just Rosa using two voice changers. However, she would ignore my request and just dropped her response video without even talking to me about it. And for context, at the same time, we were trying to settle this behind the scenes before going public again, and when I confronted her, she just played victim. This was after even refusing to feature in a video because she didn't want her voice included, and even when I offered to distort or change her voice, she refused. However, still dropped a 20-minute video with her voice in it, which I find extremely suspicious. She won't let me call her and her friend to prove that they are two separate people, however will make a video claiming otherwise, since nobody can see what is edited out. And also, just to show you how easy it would be to fake this, let me do an example of a soft voice and deep voice with voice changes. Okay guys, this is me talking in a soft voice to prove that you can easily change your voice to sound like a girl, and this is me talking in my normal voice to prove that you can just change the voice. And now let's play the clip of my voice change to be a girl and boy.
Okay guys, this is me talking in a soft voice to prove that you can easily change your voice to sound like a girl.
And this is me talking in my normal voice to prove that you can just change the voice.
And then this clip, which is two of the voices in Rosa's response video.
I just got exposed on YouTube.
We are completely different people, and I hope I can show that and explain all the images that was there in her allegations.
Like bro, it's so easy to do this, and the only way we can directly disprove this is if Rosa gets in a call with me, herself, and her classmate. She would even clarify in the comments that her alleged friend was using a voice changer. However, like we just saw, it is very possible that it's just Rosa using a voice changer with 2 different voices.
Now guys, another big allegation made against me was about the website and how I'm trying to scam my own fans. The website that I was promoting in the video was a blog that showed you guys how to earn Roblox legitimately, like Microsoft points and promo codes, which do follow the Roblox TOS. And actually, a lot of other YouTubers have been promoting this website as well. So guys, when I got sponsored from this website, I was actually given no money at all. And I was promised to be paid after a month for promoting it in all my shorts. But just a day after the promotion, I got many comments pointing out how weird the website was. And in Discord, about how people got cookie locked by being on the website.
Okay, so she literally admits to the website being scammy and her own fans getting cookie logged because of said website, but avoids any responsibility, instead using the excuse that because it follows Roblox TOS and other Roblox Shorts channels do it, like Maddie Blocks, who I just made a video on by the way, that because they have done it, it's okay for her to do it. Well, it's not. And I told her this in private, that it doesn't matter if they paid you, and she would agree to what I was saying, and she wanted to apologize in her video. However, she didn't apologize whatsoever. She would then just end off her response, addressing the "Hey Rosalina" stuff. But like I said earlier, it doesn't really matter to what we are talking about today. She would also lie again in her video. After going on about some irrelevant clickbaiting stuff, she would claim that she asked me to change the thumbnail, which is not true, as you can see from this screenshot. She only pointed it out. She never asked me to change it.
And even after I requested to change the thumbnail for it, they had no intention of changing it anytime soon. So I do want to call them out for it.
She would then go on to guilt trip her audience, acting like her being nice when getting confronted automatically makes her innocent.
I was given no chance to explain or talk about it before any of these videos were released on me. I was always concluded to be either guilt-tripping people, even though majority of the time I was being as nice as I could be about the whole situation, because genuinely guys, I did not mean to cause any harm to anyone, and I know that this could have been all a misunderstanding, but no matter my word, there was no progress, as these people always saw me in the same image.
She blatantly lies here. I literally said to her multiple times that I don't find her a bad person whatsoever, and I acknowledged that these were possible mistakes, and all I wanted from her was accountability and to apologize for what she had done and lied about.
When I did finally get a chance to speak up about myself and to find the person who majority of the allegations were against, I was asked to get them in an interview with the person making the video, but I did not get any messages back once I scheduled the call, even though the person was active and was engaging in other conversation. But again, this can be a misunderstanding.
She blatantly lies again, making the claim that I ignored her messages. However, I was asleep at the time and wasn't on Discord. After Rosa responded, I would also be sent some new stuff to support the claims I made in my original exposed video. In my video, I would bring up how the Dad X Tours account that Rosa owned was given away to a fan before quickly getting pulled back, ultimately scamming the fan. Well, I would be sent this screenshot from the victim of that scam, supporting that the victim had played on the account for ages before Rosa took it back and ignored him. Rosa would continue to ignore the victim despite them messaging her 10 times asking for the account back. In Rosa's response, she would also mention how her staff got kicked for unprofessionalism. However, this is not true, as her own manager says otherwise, and revealing that the person behind the staff getting kicked was for being untrustworthy, and this was after the staff member went against Rosa and exposed her. Even the victim thinks that Rosa was using a voice changer in her video for both different people, and this is also supported by the fact that Rosa avoided doing a call between me, her, and her friend that she claimed owned all of the accounts, with many Rosa fans sharing the same opinion on the response video. Even people that knew Rosa thought the same thing, which takes us onto the developer that worked with Rosa, who never got paid the full amount for working with her, which she even addressed in her video.
I also saw a comment from my developer about how I was scamming them when I was making a game really long ago. And let me tell you guys, that is not true at all. I wasn't aware that if I buy the Game Pass, then I was supposed to pay them through my own game. I thought Roblox allowed a 30% payment back and the person would get the full Robux either ways. But I was wrong. And when they told me about this, I immediately paid back the amount that they didn't receive. So this is one big complete lie about me.
However, this was a blatant lie, with Rosa's developer claiming they didn't cover the full tax. She would even try making excuses for her promoting the scam, claiming that they are not responsible for anybody who clicks on advertisements on that scam link, completely avoiding any accountability but admitting to promoting the scam at the same time. And after she tried making excuses for promoting the scam, she went back on this after getting confronted by our group, which then brings us onto Rosa's Discord server, where she shares ownership with someone who is 13 years old. This is relevant because, as Rosa states herself, the first message between this co-owner and Rosa was on the 5th of February 2024, making the co-owner 12 years old and not even allowed to use Discord, let alone own a Discord server. I would also make the claim in my video that Rosa had faked one of her shorts, which her own manager would testify against her with. Well, I have direct proof that this is real and that she is lying if she says otherwise. Here is a comment on one of her videos that states, "Hi everyone, if you want to see more videos with her, make sure to check out her channel." And when we go into this person's channel, we can see that she has her own ePals advertisement. Now, if you don't know what ePals is, it's basically a website that allows you to pay people to play with you on games. These people, often being e-girls, that fat Discord moderators will pay for. And when searching up this person that played with Rosa in that short, we can see that she is on this website. And this website requires you to be over the age of 18 to even buy one of these ePals. However, when I asked Rosa myself, she claims that she is 17, meaning that Rosa either used someone else to order it or is lying about her age as well. And if she is willing to go to such lengths to lie about this, what else do you think that she would lie about? And I'm back, so yeah, Rosa's entire response was pretty terrible and full of many different lies, and I did genuinely try to talk to Rosa and get some proper genuine insight, but it seems like these creators such as Rosa or Paley, they always are putting on an act, even off camera. But I'm back again, and this time I have been sent even more evidence against RealRosa. Okay, so after the two initial videos exposing RealRosa, part 1 being the initial video and part 2 being the debunking of Rosa's response, we would notice that Rosa no longer owned his vanity link on Discord, meaning that the discord.gg/RealRosa that he had been non-stop promoting to millions of people had been taken and used as a scam server. This wouldn't be an issue if Rosa was active and responsible with his audience, but he isn't. Anyway, Sada, somebody who has non-stop been helping me with the RealRosa case for almost a year now, would reach out to Rosa directly to warn him multiple times that somebody had claimed the vanity link, contacting Rosa himself, his manager and admin, but yet no changes would take place and nothing had moved forward. And to put all this into perspective, this was happening 4 months ago, during June of 2025. So we have given plenty of time for this issue to be fixed, and Rosa still has not done anything. Even after Rosa's own server manager acknowledged that the server vanity link had been hijacked. This takes us 3 days into the future, where Sada would still have no response, and nothing had changed regarding the hijacked vanity link, forcing Sada to take matters into his own hands and confront the hijacker himself. However, was just blocked straight away, showing that even Sada, the guy who helped expose Rosa, has been trying to help Rosa this entire time. So even after being told by Sada, and presumably Rosa's Discord manager as well, considering he too acknowledged the vanity link problem, Rosa would fail to take down the links connected to his Discord account, Roblox account, and YouTube channel that was directly promoting not only a server that will scam you, but an unsafe and unmoderated environment that Rosa's fans, who are young kids, will join and be at risk to due to this vanity link situation. And Rosa was even active on Discord during all of this, so he had plenty of time to make changes. When Sada confronted Rosa's manager about Rosa being active and knowing of this scam happening, he would then go on to block Sada, and ever since, we haven't heard anything from Rosa about it, showing that Rosa is still actively covering things up, acting extremely shady, and not doing the right thing. And it's like, bro, literally all you have to do is spend some money to claim back your vanity link, or report it to Discord, or literally make any effort rather than just ignoring everyone and acting like nothing happened. But before we continue, there is something genuinely sad about RealRosa that I have not even mentioned yet, and that's the fact that in all reality, not even his own community like him. I would get reached out to by one one of the higher ups throughout the Tower of Hell community, and they would reveal to me just how much people dislike Rosa and think that RealRosa is just a fake Tower of Hell channel pumping out slop content to 5-year-old kids on their iPads. We've already talked about how Rosa has faked content in the past, but that was nothing compared to what I was shown by one of Rosa's most loyal fans. You see, the problem with RealRosa doesn't lie in the fact that he lies to his fans, it doesn't lie in the fact that he is irresponsible and doesn't care about the few fans that he actually does have. The problem with RealRosa is that the entire catalogue of short form videos, which is where his success lies, is filled to the brim with slop, which shows the true fans that RealRosa doesn't care about the community. He doesn't care about spreading the game and community to this massive audience of over 5 million subscribers. It's about getting as many views as possible as fast as possible. And I know this is probably the most hypocritical point I can include, considering I've spent half of my career shitting out slop drama videos, but now I'm locked in and I will be making nothing but high quality documentaries going forward. Regardless, my point still stands. RealRosa doesn't care about the Tower of Hell community that gave her all this fame. Videos like this prove how lazy and effortless this content is, when Rosa is supposed to be this massive icon within the community. Or this video that would be kindly explained to me was played on a game called Eternal Tower of Hell, a tight-knit niche community connected to the Tower of Hell community, and this video you are watching might not look so special, but everyone in the Eternal Tower of Hell community wants the game to get more recognition, especially in times where the platform is overrun by cash grab games and steal a brain rot type games. Even the massive Roblox YouTuber and streamer Bundan would mention that RealRosa needs to promote Eternal Tower of Hell more and that he thinks Rosa's content is fake.
By the way, I do have some YouTubers to call out, bro. Chat, I do have some YouTubers I need to call out. Do you guys know who RealRosa is? RealRosa. I will not respect RealRosa as a true hobbyist. Respect him as a YouTuber. Do not respect them as an hobbyist until they hop on Ito, bro. That simple. I need to see RealRosa on Ito to actually see her skills. I think it's all fake.
And when Rosa posted this video showing him beating this horrific level tower, the thing is, Rosa never actually beat it, and it was faked the entire time, confirming Bundan's assumptions to a T. You see, in this video, Rosa would use no clip to teleport himself to the end of the level for the video. We know this because the time it says it took Rosa to get to the end was only around the 1 minute mark, which anyone with a brain, even outside the Tower of Hell community, would know that's literally impossible. Even the best obby player on Roblox, Skitsuna, took over 45 minutes to get to that exact same spot that RealRosa started from. The same place that apparently took Rosa 1 minute and 15 seconds to get to. And even if we go into the Eternal Tower of Hell Discord and search up Rosa's name, we can see just how infuriated the community is with him. However, this isn't the worst part of this video. The fact that this exact same video was posted by somebody else, proving to me at least, that Rosa clearly doesn't care for the Eternal Tower of Hell community. Here is a side-by-side comparison between the short posted by Common Hobbyist on June 21st, next to Rosa's video posted 2 months later. Which just shows how much RealRosa has fallen off. But yeah, look man, I can forgive rage baiting YouTubers like Paley or scammy type creators like MattyBlogs, but when you keep lying because you don't want to put down your guard, I'm assuming because you have so many subscribers, it doesn't sit right with me. And judging off the comments of my last video on you, people are clearly seeing through this bullshit. Rosa, you have every right and every reason to be on this platform, but at least be genuine about it, because you can only play the game for so long. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We really need support in this video, so make sure you like, comment, and share around to your friends. All that good stuff will all help this video get promoted. And of course, big credits to Sada, who has been passionately gathering this evidence and researching this case behind RealRosa, and helped a lot with not just the video, but putting together part 1 and part 2 as well. Before you click off, make sure to subscribe and like the video, join my Discord for weekly Robux giveaways. Other than that, make sure to have a good day or night, and I will see you next upload.